Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here today from my phenomenal figures. In this video today we've got another tier list and I decided, you know what, I want to do another tier list. They're really fun to make and my Cobra Kai tier list video did really well. So if you haven't, go check that one out. If you haven't watched that one, go over, check that one out. It's an incredible video where I rank all of the Cobra Kai characters. I love Cobra Kai, I'm a big Cobra Kai fan. So yeah, go check out that one. It's where I rank all of the Cobra Kai characters in a tier list. So if you want to check that out, go over and do it. So I've got MCU superheroes. MCU superheroes. Now, I did put all three Spider-Men in this movie or in this tier list since they appear in an MCU movie. Tobey and Andrew appear in No Way Home, so technically, I know they're not technically kind of MCU heroes, but I also kind of wanted to just put them in it because Tobey Maguire was the Spider-Man I grew up with. Then kind of same with Andrew Garfield. So, you know, like that's kind of the thing. You know, I grew up with Tobey and Andrew's movies, so I wanted to include them in the Marvel superhero tier list. And you can't have a tier list without the best Spider-Man in my opinion, Tobey Maguire. So like I wanted to put him in it, so I went ahead and I put all three Spider-Men in it just since I thought, you know what, that would be kind of cool to do. So I did that. Then I also have all of the Guardians in it. Other than Krangel, I actually forgot to put him in it. I swear I was gonna put him in it, but I never ended up putting him in it. And then I have to make another one. It's like one person missing, you know. And he would have went in like a good tier list anyways because he's a very funny character. So you know, I missed out on putting him in. But like every Guardian is there other than him. Even Yondu now. Some may not consider him a superhero, but I kind of do. So like I googled like, is he considered a superhero? And like he's considered a superhero. You know, some people he's more of an anti-hero. But you get what I mean. Anyways, so yeah, we could make some people mad with this video. There could be like some take I have about a superhero that gets someone mad, but hopefully it's all good. Alright, we're gonna be starting with Iron Man. Now, personally, Iron Man was never one of my favorites growing up. Um, when I was younger, I don't think I ever seen the Iron Man movies. I remember watching maybe the first as a kid, but maybe I seen the first one. I can't remember if I did. But like I didn't watch the Iron Man movies until like recently, man. I watched like the first and the second like a few years back now. But like it's probably about 2 years ago now. Probably maybe about 3 years ago. Like a few years ago I actually watched the Iron Man movies for the first time. Like I said, I may have seen the first one as a kid, but I'm not 100% sure. So I was never really the biggest Iron Man fan. Like I seen him in the Avengers movies, of course. And Endgame and Infinity War, like two of my favorite Marvel movies. They're in my top five. So you know, I still loved Iron Man in the end, though. Like I thought his sacrifice at the end. You know, he sacrificed himself for everyone. You know, he does the snap in Endgame, and it was just a huge moment. You know, and he dies, and like, you know, he does the snap and brings back everyone, you know. So like I gotta give him something for that. Like I still really like Iron Man. He is like literally like Elon Musk, but he's an actual good person. You know, Elon Musk is an idiot, so you know he's a good person. So he's like if Elon Musk was a superhero and Elon Musk made cool things, like cooler things, you know. So yeah, I'll put Iron Man in the great tier though. I'm gonna put him in the great tier because personally, he just doesn't go in my favorites. Now, my favorites is kind of like my favorite superheroes, basically, right? You know, I'm basing this off how much I like the superhero. Not really about. It's also about like, yeah, I'm basing this how much I like it. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna move on to Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Now, I really like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I think he does a solid job as Spider-Man. His first movie, Homecoming is a solid movie. I think Homecoming's really good. Then you have Far From Home, which you know it's cool. Like they're traveling, it's cool. Like it wasn't as good, and I thought Mysterio. I probably preferred what's his name? I was gonna say Vulture. I'll look it up in a minute. I can't pause this, so it's like really annoying. What's the superhero called in Homecoming? I'll look it up. I'll look it up right now. This is a bit of a mess. Spider-Man Homecoming superhero name. Not superhero, super villain. Sorry, my bad. It's something with a V, isn't it? I'll just put in villain. It's a Vulture. It's Vulture. Vulture. Did I say Vulture or did I say the Prowler? I probably said Vulture, didn't I? I'm getting the name mixed up with Prowler and Vulture. I thought Vulture was better than Mysterio. I'll try and cut that out. I thought Vulture was better than Mysterio, in my opinion. I literally said Vulture and I was right. So yeah, Vulture was better than Mysterio, and then of course you had all the original Spider-Man villains from Andrew and Tobey's movies in No Way Home. So, and then you also had Tom and Andrew, or not Tobey and Andrew, to make Tom Spider-Man even better. I'll put Tom Holland's Spider-Man as a character. I think he's the worst out of the three. I think he gets it better than good though. Like I'll put him in great. We'll put him in great. Okay, we got the Falcon, the new Captain America. I'll probably call him the Falcon slash. Oh, you maybe just use Sam as well instead of calling him Captain America, because then we're going to be talking about Sam as Captain America and we're going to be talking about Steve as Captain America. Just so it doesn't get confusing, I'm going to call him Falcon. Just so it doesn't get confusing to where I'll have that I'll have two different Captain Americas. So not to confuse people. Anyways, Sam Wilson's Captain America. I really like his Captain America. I really liked the Falcon and Winter Soldier show. I thought that was really entertaining. It's literally is Captain America and Bucky. But yeah, it's a very fun, entertaining show, and it changed my opinion on the Falcon. Before I watched that show, I always thought he was a bit of a okay character. And then after I watched that, I thought, you know what, I actually really like Sam. He's actually a really likable person. I always liked him, but I think, in my opinion, it brought him from like a okay to like a good, great character, in my opinion. So I thought the show definitely changed my perspective, my opinion on his character, and I really loved the new Captain America movie, Captain America: Brave New World. I really enjoyed it. I went to go see it with my friends. I had a blast going to see that movie, man. It was really fun to go see another Marvel movie, because before that, the last movie I seen was literally Deadpool Wolverine. But anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling, and Red Hulk in that movie was incredible. I'm gonna put Sam Wilson's Captain America. You know what? I'm gonna go. He's great too high. I really like him, man. I really like him. He's really likable. He's a really believable superhero. For now, we're saying good. Adam Warlock, straight to the point. At the start of the movie, I didn't like him because he was like he's kind of like, he turns into a superhero in the end. He's kind of a bit of an anti-hero because he starts off as a villain, but then he goes into a superhero. He's gonna be told what to do. So, like, I didn't really like him at the start of Guardians 3, but by the end of it, I really liked him. I thought he was a very funny character. So, I'll put Adam Warlock in good. Moving on, Drax. Now, I love Drax. Drax is going in... I don't know. I don't know if you're going favorites. Drax is one of my... I don't know if he does... I don't know if he makes favorites, though. I love Drax. I can't put all of the Guardians, bar all the original Guardians, bar Gamora, in favorites, because that's just I can't do that, man. Because I love the Guardians movies. They're some of my absolute favorite movies for MCU. So I love the Guardians. So we're putting them in great. Moving on, Captain Marvel. I actually am a defender of Captain Marvel in the movie. I actually think it's not that bad of a movie. I think it's overhated in my opinion. But as Captain America or Captain Marvel as a character, I don't like her at all. I'll put her in okay. You know what? I don't like her, but her character is just okay. Is it bad? No, but it's kind of just, it's kind of just, it's okay. Black Panther. Oh man, we were so robbed. We should have got more with Chadwick Boseman, man. Rest in peace. We should have got like so much more. We would have had 2 more Black Panther movies, and they would have been so good. I haven't seen the new Black Panther movie, the second one. I never end up watching it. Like I always say, oh, I want to watch it, but I still haven't. I really do need to watch it because I hear it's meant to be like good, okay. So I do need to watch it. But yeah, man, like if he had more movies, for what he's in, he'd be like favorite. But I'll put him in great. I love Black Panther though. It's one of my favorite Marvel movies for sure. It's in like top 5. Thor. Thor, for me, now this is where some people are gonna get angry. I'm putting Thor ahead of Iron Man. Yeah, his movies are flawed. The first one I love. I actually really like Thor 1. The second one, Dark World, terrible. Terrible movie. What the hell were they thinking? The Dark Thor the Dark World is terrible. It's atrocious. It's pretty bad. The second one is bad. Thor, I always botch the hell out of this name. So I'm so sorry for saying this. I botched the name out of it. Ragnarok. Ragnarok. I can never say Thor Ragnarok right. I just can't. Ragnarok. The third Thor movie, anyways, is my absolute favorite. That's also probably like top. That's top 10 MCU movies. I love that movie. That movie is hilarious. It could be in my top 5. I need to do a Marvel movie tier list. I love Thor. He goes in my favorites. His Love and Thunder was trash, but he still goes in favorites. Deadpool, he's a favorite of mine. I love Deadpool 1. I love Deadpool 2. And Deadpool Wolverine is my favorite out of the 3 of them. I love Deadpool. I know Deadpool Wolverine had its flaws, but I still think it was an incredible movie. And this Deadpool is just so funny. Ryan Reynolds just does an incredible job with this character. He just made it like Deadpool 3. I don't think I've ever laughed as hard at a superhero movie. Maybe the Guardians, but when I first seen this, like I went to go see this 3 times in the cinema. I went once with, first time I went was with my best friend. Then the second time I went with my family. And then the third time I went with another friend who couldn't come the first time I went to go see it because he was away on holidays. So I seen this movie 3 times in cinemas, Deadpool Wolverine. And that movie just made me laugh from start to finish. Like, I laughed so much during that movie. I love that movie. And I've seen like 4 times. I rewatched it over Christmas. Or no, it was actually after Christmas I rewatched it. Yeah, I just love Deadpool Wolverine. It's just incredible. Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man, great. Now, he could be in favorites, but he's not really a favorite superhero. When I talk about my favorite superheroes, I say Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I never really say Andrew. I kind of say Andrew's like a second to Tobey, but he's never really one of my favorites. Doctor Strange. Don't like Doctor Strange. Okay. Now, my reasoning for this is I just don't like Doctor Strange. It's not really the movie either. You know what? Here's a fun little fact. I never even finished Doctor Strange. I remember falling asleep during this movie. And I don't fall asleep during movies that much. This was like years ago now. And the people, my family and I remember some of them were falling asleep during this movie. So I need to go back and rewatch Doctor Strange 1. But from what I can remember about it, I think it was pretty boring. And then after that, I didn't see the second Doctor Strange movie. But I've seen him in absolutely everything else. And I just think he's such an okay character. I'm just not the biggest Doctor Strange fan. Gamora, for me, she goes in good. She's easily the worst Guardian, in my opinion. Like, Nebula is somehow more interesting than Gamora. Like, Gamora starts off pretty good, but then, like, they kill her in Endgame, and then she's like, it's weird, man. She's in the third movie, but, like, she doesn't know Peter, and it's messy. The whole stuff with Gamora, it's messy. It gives me a headache. It's like, just thinking about, like, her character with, like, the whole time where they kill her and then they bring her back, it's just, I don't know. She has a messy character. She's like the worst. She's like the least likable as well. Like, if you say Gamora is better than Rocket, it's like serious? Okay, Rocket, my favorite. I love Rocket, man. Absolutely love him. And the third movie just brought that to like up to Rocket's character so much. The third Guardians movie where they tell Rocket's story, incredible, man. Incredible. I love Rocket. Also, if you played the video games as well, the first Guardians of the Galaxy video game, the story mode one, you're also really like the Guardians as well. I love everything to do with the Guardians. Rocket's really good in that as well. You get a bit of his backstory in that as well. Like, I literally was this baby Rocket, like, was so cute, and like the scenes with Rocket and his friends, like, that shit made me cry, man. You know, so the third Guardians movie is so emotional, man. The Guardians are just special movies. Groot. Now, I really like Groot, so I'm not gonna overrate him. I'll put him in good, cause like he is a tree, but like I mean, like it's Groot, like he's an icon. So like I still love Groot in every form. Like like adult, baby, teenager to yeah, pretty much teenager. I mean, in the third one, he's still pretty much a teenager. So yeah, teenager, young adultish. I don't know how old he's meant to be. Hulk. Oh my God! I could rant about Hulk for 5 minutes, but I'm just really quickly. What the fuck did they do to Mark Ruffalo as Hulk? First of all, he doesn't even have Mark Ruffalo doesn't even have a movie where he's in it, whereas a Hulk movie. The Hulk movie isn't even Mark Ruffalo in it. They changed the actor. I've seen the Hulk movie years ago. Years ago. I need to go back and rewatch The Incredible Hulk. But his character is so bad, man. The Hulk and Human Hulk as one, terrible. Sorry, I said Human Hulk. My brain. Oh my God. Bruce. Is that his name? Oh my God, my brain is just like, oh my God. Yeah, I don't know, man. Terrible. This guy is like a Robert Bruce. Yeah, it's Robert Bruce Banner. So Bruce, what did they do to this guy? What did they do to the Hulk, man? He was kind of cool at the start, and then he was like just a complete joke. He was a laughing stock. The Hulk was a joke, man. The Hulk was a joke. He gets beat up by Thanos as well. Nah, I'm putting the Hulk in bad because I think he is terrible. I think his character sucks. It's terrible. Captain America favorites. I wanna talk about Hulk again, but we moved on. Hulk just gets terrible. The whole thing where he's Bruce and Hulk is one. Terrible. Terrible, man. They just completely destroy his character. Anyways, no more ranting about the Hulk. Nebula. No, I like Nebula more than Gamora, kind of. So, I'll also go good, She's not really likable at the start, but then she's likable at the end. Star-Lord. Star-Lord. Do I put Star-Lord in my... Sorry. In my, favorites? I prefer Rocket than Star-Lord. Say that much, because I think Rocket's more likable. I still really like Star-Lord. I don't know if he makes favorites, though. Like, is he beating some of these? I think I might... Like, I could say Drax and Star-Lord are on the same level. Like, I'll probably fix these. Anyways, Mantis. I really like Mantis. She's a very funny character. I'll put her in good, though. I don't think she gets any higher than good. Hawkeye, bad. Terrible character. Terrible. He's so boring as well. He has a bow and arrow. It's like the arrow's like a cooler version of Hawkeye. Yeah, pretty boring character. I never really cared for him. I didn't watch the Hawkeye TV show. That just goes like it's a TV show about Hawkeye. It's like, yeah, I'm really gonna check that out. So like, yeah, it's mid. He's not the greatest. I should have had a mid. I should have had mid, but Yondu, I'll put Yondu in great, really good character. I really enjoy his scenes when he's there, like when he's on the screen. I think he's a very good character. I really like Yondu. Scarlet Witch or Wanda. I'm not the biggest fan of her, so I'm gonna say good. I'm not the biggest fan of her. I think she's likable. She's okay. The WandaVision show was like, it was okay. It was entertaining. I'd say it was like good. It was good. Anyways, Wolverine goes in favorites. I grew up with the X-Men movies. I love Logan. That's one of my favorite superhero movies as well. I keep saying this, but like literally, it's like top 10. It's not an MCU movie, so like it's one of my favorite superhero movies. So yeah, I absolutely love Logan, and I love the new version of Wolverine as well in Deadpool Wolverine. I thought he was really good. So yeah, solid character. Ant-Man, he's just okay. His first movie I like, it's good, but it's not really Ant-Man. He's funny, and then his friend is funny. I can't remember his name right now. I'm not even gonna look it up because I'm not gonna talk about it for that long. But anyways, Ant-Man is his friend's funny. Someone correct me in the comments about his name, or I'll comment it, or I'll edit it or something. Anyways, this has been 20 minutes, so I gotta hurry this up. Ant-Man goes in okay. The first movie was good. I never seen the other ones after that. Oh no, the second one was terrible. The second one's terrible. Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then I didn't put the Wasp in it because what's the point? And then the third one I never watched it. Vision goes in good. I've never been the biggest Vision guy. Adam Warlock's like a better version of Vision, kind of. Vision's okay. Black Widow. I like Black Widow. I think she's kind of overrated. Like, I didn't watch Black Widow the movie. I should. It's one of the ones I also have to watch. Like, there was like a point where I kind of like stopped watching the Marvel movies. I didn't really go to them. So like, I think this happened to like everyone. And then like I think Deadpool Wolverine was what really drawing me back into it. Like I still watched the Marvel movie. No, actually, Guardians 3 was incredible, and then Thor: Love and Thunder was trash. So like I still was a big Marvel fan, but I wasn't really going to see them. I really wanted to go see Guardians, but I never ended up going to see it. So yeah, Black Widow though. Moving on. You know what, Marvel movies. That's another discussion. That's for another video. Black Widow goes in good. She could be a little overrated. She's not like the greatest or anything. I don't know. I like Black Widow, but she's also like it's kind of just. Scarlett Johansson's a great actor though. I could put her in great, but I don't know. I'll put her in good. War Machine, okay. Never been the biggest fan of War Machine. I gotta be honest there. He's just okay. He's just like a less. He's just like a bad Iron Man, isn't he? He's just like okay Iron Man. An okay Iron Man. That's what he is. And then we have got Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. He goes up. Oops. He goes up to favorites. That was the tier list. Thank you a lot for watching. So see, the thing about it is, it doesn't really matter. I'll do favorites and then. Okay, so something happened with the recording. The mic like went real fuzzy and it was like really really weird. So something ended up happening with the ending of this video, like the end 2 minutes basically. So I basically just fixed the favorites, and that would be like the kind of little order of like my favorite superheroes from who I have my favorites, and then everything else they're just in that tier. It's not really an order, they just got put into that tier. So that's what I ended up doing. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a like, comment down below what you want me to do next for my next tier list video, and just comment down below what you thought of the video. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Marvel Figures out.